and welcome to DADBUD. And as the title and thumbnail suggests, this is round 2 of the McDonald's experiment. A large fries and a medium fries. So what we're going to do today, guys, as suggested by one of DADBUD's subscribers, we're going to weigh the chips, but we're also going to count them and see what the difference is in price. And we're also going to see, is it worth going large, or are we just genuinely just being seen off? But this is what this experiment's for. Hello, anybody in there? And if there is just that little bit more in there, is it worth it? Is it worth you spending your money and giving it to big corporation? Or should we just boycott McDonald's and just go medium all the way? Don't know. Let me know in the comments what you do, or if it even bothers you at all. Hey, so what we're gonna do is here, and just as a little bonus as well, we got a cheeseburger. I love your cheeseburger. So we got the cheeseburger, which we're gonna take a look at. We'll dissect that as we go along. We've got our large McDonald's friesage. Okay, so let's just pop that there. Are you gonna stay there, little fella? Now we've got our medium. Okay, now that feels considerably smaller, holding on to it in terms of the packaging. So if we just get them up there like so, you know what I mean? Obviously the packaging is made bigger, but how much more are you getting? We're gonna find out. That's what's gonna happen. We've got some bottom of the baggers. One little lone chip in there. Yeah, oh, please help me. There you go. Okay, straight away, I remember growing up, you go to the McDonald's and you'd get a scran, and your mates who had no money would just get the bottom of the bags, and there'd be like a full portion of chips in there. I'd say, well, you can have the chips at the bottom of the bag, and they'd be buzzing because their mums and dads couldn't necessarily afford to give them money for McDonald's. So it was like charity, isn't it? But now you get one chip, you're not feeding anybody, you can't even go and give work. What are you gonna do? Go to a homeless person, oh mate, here's a chip. Oh no. Okay, so first we've gone out and got ourselves some scales so we can weigh them. May look familiar to you if you're a drug dealer. So what we'll do is we'll pop these scales on. I've got a little container to put our chips in. So what we've got to do is here, we've got to stick the container on. Stick it on there, son. And then we're gonna tear it when it stops going up. 14.28 grams. How much are we getting for that? Anyway, okay. First off, we're just gonna weigh the chips, and then we'll weigh the container on its own and see what it's saying. And we'll do the same for the medium, and we'll just correlate what the prices are and what the differences are and what you actually get for that little bit extra that you do pay. So this is our large fries, and now we're going to pop this into the little container. Large fries will set you back $1.99. So we're going to pop this in here now. Oh, bloody turned off, hasn't it? So we're going to pop all these chips in here. Now, remember, this is the large chips at $1.99 for the large chips. So we'll get them popped in there. We'll see what they weigh. Guys, so as you can see, that's the large chips in the container, and they're coming in at 143 grams, 0.83. That's the large chips, 143.82 or 80, well, 81. 143.81. That's for the large chips. Guys, so now let's weigh the large container. Guys, so the large container weighs 9.7 grams. 9.7 grams. Now, let's weigh the medium chips. So we've just got to tear the scales, guys. So that's the medium chips in there, and that's coming in at 120.57 grams. So that's the medium fries. And the medium fries packaging weighs 7.45 grams. That's the medium fries. So that's the medium chips, all weighed and calculated. The medium chips cost £1.59. So now I'm going to count them, but with the power of editing, you wouldn't have had to endure that mental stress. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 31, 35, 36, 37, 22, 43, 44, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 66, 67, 68, 69. So 71. Oh, hang on. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Are we going to count that as a chip? I don't think so. So 76 chips. 76 chips in the McDonald's large chips. Let's write that down. Now, for the medium. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. That's ripped. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 30, 31, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 48, 9, 60, 61, 62, 67, 68. And that's oh God, let's get them back up here, shall we? That's 68 chips in the medium McDonald's. As you can see on the screen, yeah, the large, that costs $1.99. The medium costs £1.59. Now, the large chips on their own, on a scales, tore it, so it's set to 0. Put the chips in, and they come out at 143.83 grams. And that compared to the medium chips at 120 grams, to be precise, 120.57 grams. Medium chips are boasting 120.51 grams, and that's a difference of 23.32 grams. And then the packaging for each one. First, the large weighed 9.70 grams, as opposed to the medium, which weighed 7.45 grams. And that's a difference of 2.25 grams. And then we counted the chips. The large came in at 78 chips, as opposed to the medium that had 68 chips in it. 60 extra 10 chips. Essentially, you're paying 40p for an extra 10 chips, ultimately, regardless of the weight, because between the two, tiny little chips, big, it just seems to me that they're just shafting us. So you're paying an extra 40p for 2.25 grams of chips, which roughly equates to around about 10 extra chips. Do you really need them 10 extra little skinny McDonald's chips for 40p? Save your 40p. Get a medium meal. McDonald's, you should be ashamed of yourself, because when you go to Five Guys, the price is considerably higher, but you know what service you're getting, and you're getting that experience, and it feels like an experience. Because when they put the chips into the bag, you put it into the tub, boop, 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 and then when they drop it in, they've got a scoop full of it as well, and they drop it in. So you're getting more for your money, and you can literally open the bag and share them chips between 4 people quite adequately. It's just absolutely crackers, the lengths that these big corporations are going through just to rob us, just to like suck the living life out of us. We still go there, don't we? And it's like, I just wanted to touch on the burgers very briefly. This is why I got it. This video was predominantly just for the measurements of the chips, just to backtrack on what we did and really delve into it a little bit deeper. But when McDonald's first started out, they could have a cheeseburger, fries, and a milkshake to you in 30 seconds. That's right, 30 seconds. Mental, absolutely mental. Now they tell you through health and safety, or health and whatever it is, right, that they have to make the food to order because it has to be a certain temperature. Now tell me why, right? When I was a kid, when I got a cheeseburger, look at the kip of that. Just look at that. The cheese hasn't even melted properly, right? Just look at it. What is that? What are you doing? When I was a kid, he'd make them all and he'd put them in a little shelf where he'd slide down. You must remember it. Drop a comment. Let me know if you remember them days. And while you're there, if you're not subscribed, go on, hit that subscribe button. Help us out. Help this channel grow. And we appreciate every single one of you. But back to the burger. It's a pathetic excuse for the burger. At least when they went down in them little shelves, right? They were like kept warm, and the cheese would melt, and you'd get like a much better experience. But as time's gone on, it's just all about telling us the most cheapest thing that they can. I'm getting sick of it. Anyway, moving on to the drinks, because we've established we're getting robbed, aren't we? You know, when we go to McDonald's, oh, can I have a Big Mac meal, please? Would you like that large? Oh yeah, go on then, because you think to yourself, you know, we'll get a large, aren't I? And their large is an extra 10 chips. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just go medium. And it's better for you as well. You can, you know what I mean? Lose that weight, build that muscle. Don't eat too much of this crap, guys. So the scales that I'd bought didn't actually, or weren't capable of taking that much weight from the drinks. So if you would like to see that one in a future video, let us know. Drop us a comment. We've now identified that the chances are you're not getting that much more for the price extra that you would pay. And it's quite shocking, really, because it's really like aggressive forms of marketing. As always, that was was just a short video, but drop us a comment. And also, while you're there, give us a like and subscribe. The YouTube algorithm really does favour engagement. Get in the comment sections and let's have a chat and help this channel move along. But thank you for watching, and for those of you that have stuck with me, thank you for watching, and all you new guys that are joining the channel, I really appreciate your support. If there is anything you'd like to see on this channel, drop us a comment. And Bud isn't just about food, it's about travel, it's about motivating, it's about inspiring, it's about living life and enjoying. Boom! But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy yourselves, take care. I'm wishing you all love, health and happiness.